How we doing, friends? We are back at it. All right, we got to rescue the Dowser's friend. It sounds like what was that enemy in Ghostbusters? That's what Dowser. That's what it sounds like. I don't remember if that's the name or not, but it sounds like it. So we're going to the armed survivalists, which we've not faced them before, and then we're taking this guy to Dowser.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. This order is a hostage rescue operation. The target for extraction is this man. He was conducting a search in a mining region when communications abruptly ceased. He went there at the behest of the Dowser, who resides at the next facility you need to link up. Take heed that the mine in question is currently under the control of the armed survivalists, a faction whose members have no reservations about using lethal force and should be considered a serious threat. To make matters worse, some of them have been observed wearing armor as well as active skeletons. Such enemies will possess increased mobility and defensive capabilities. It would therefore be prudent to bring equipment to counter these advantages. There's no telling how much longer they'll keep the hostage alive. Moreover, saving him may help us to pursue future objectives in this region and beyond. Regardless, this is a matter of life and death for the Dowser's friend. Give your preparations all due consideration. He's counting on you, Sam.
All right, sounds intense. We'll see what happens. I mean, so far with these, I don't even know if it really matters. We're pretty much just a straight shot. So I think I'll go to there. I don't know where their base circle region thing is. So we won't know until we get there. But if there's not a watchtower there, I'm sure there probably is. I will use one of those or build one. All right, let's end it there.
Delivery route finalized.
Get to the next step. I think most of my weapons are on the vehicle, so we should be good in that regard. Let's look at cargo management. Yeah, combat boots. I think we can swap those out. Let's go ahead and put those on, since we might be doing some. We got our power gloves on. We got our combat boots on now. I think those, I'm going to move those to the pickup. Those are the resins we had left over from the monorail, so throw that in the back. We got a stun bomb. We got our PCC. So most of this stuff, I may just hang on to that, because I think we can trank them, since that gun's silenced, and then I think you can walk up and just kick them or something and knock them out permanently, hopefully. And then I'll just get... Got plenty of blood grenades, blood bags. Let's put another one in our pouch so that it's in there. All right, we got one backup. Got a battle skeleton. All that's good. All right, so the pickup has what in it? Here's our weapons. Oh, I think most of our weapons are on the... Yeah. Most of them are on the Magellan. So I'll go over there and get that. I don't really want to craft anything when we got a whole bunch on there. Although I'm sure I got enough resources, but... Yeah, we're good. Anything in here worthwhile? I think the majority of the stuff that... I mean, you could get that. I mean, I don't know if you really need it, but I guess let's just go ahead and get it for this. We'll see how it works. I think all the other stuff... Proximity scanner. Oh, that might be beneficial. Covert ops. Pretty much what we're doing. Yeah, that one, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and
Thank you.
get to the Magellan then. Alright, it's over there. I need to try some of those hologram things. I haven't used them yet. Alright, here we go. We got all the... Let's take the lightweight one. So we'll take one of those. And our level 2 shotgun. Put that one on the tool rack. Got the machine gun. Yeah, we can go ahead and get that one too. Maybe a pistol. I think I'll get this one too. This one's decently effective. I haven't really used it though. So let's... Nah, I don't want to put it in the suit. We'll stick it on the back. I think otherwise we're probably good. Oh yeah, we got the decoy. Let me grab these. I don't think I can put them in my grenade pouch, but... Wonder... Oh, maybe... Can you put 2 of them in there? No. Probably only 1. Alright, well, we at least got 1 in there. Throw them in the backpack. Let's do auto range. I mean, it pretty much is the same. Nothing stacked too high, so I think otherwise we're good. Alright. Let's get this done. I wonder if you'll be able to extend the monorail any further. We're going over there, right? Yep. It's a nice little drive. Alright, we'll go over here and cross. Let me see. Can we grab this as we drive by? There we go.
That's the way.
Man, they got a tower. It almost feels as if they'd see us coming from a mile away. Wish I could pick up those on the truck. I don't know how close I'm going to be able to get, but... Oh, there's a watchtower. I'll probably park right there.
Thanks for the help. Thank you kindly.
Bola gun. Oh, we could take one of those. They got a tunnel over there? That is crazy.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Yeah, I think... I mean, the Bola gun's not bad. And it's quiet, but... I don't know. $14? And still counting, huh? That's a lot of guys. There's nobody in that tower. There is somebody up there. Wonder what's in that location. Like, can you just cut through the tunnel? There's, what, 3 guys down here. I bet there's some in that tunnel, though. Because I doubt you're going to be able to... See, the other thing is should we just take them all out? Because... How... You don't want this base to stay in operation either. But 14, that's going to take a while if you're doing stealth. I don't know where that guy's at. He almost looks... He's got to be inside. Oh, they're in the vehicle. I didn't even realize that. Let's see where they go. Are they cutting through the tunnel? You couldn't make that turn? Yeah, they're going through there. Alright. To be honest, like, now's the time to go. If we're gonna go, so... Let me... I'm just going to get the Bola gun just to have it. Because why not? Alright, we'll throw that in there.
Definitely not alone.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah, the only thing is I just don't know how far out they can see you. So right now, until that truck comes back, they're the only one. That's the only guy there. I don't think the guy in that tower can see us. There's a guy up there on the ledge. I think we'll go with the Strand initially. The handgun, I don't know how far out you can shoot that thing. I mean, if I get spotted right away, it's going to be a fun time. We're going to be shooting it out like crazy. Alright, he's over there. Yeah, that guy can definitely see.
There we go. Get out of my way.
Who are you talking to, Sam? I almost feel as if you're going to have to take the people up top out first. Because you're just kind of a sitting duck down here. I don't see any way to sneak up on that guy without that guy in that tower looking over the ledge there. He does move. Like right now, he's out, but still, if you take out the other guy, he's gonna come back and find him. And I don't think going up there to get him is gonna be an easy one either. All right, the truck's coming back. Let's go over here and chill for a minute. I may go... Oh, I already have my bowl gun. Didn't even know. I may try this thing out if they get too close. I don't know if I'll be able to use the... I know they get out. It's like the best thing would be to take those two out while they're out walking around. But the problem is, if you get the one, you're probably going to alert the other one. Like, can you actually hit him from here? Yeah, no. Now he's just ticked off. Alright, we may be going guns blazing at this point. I think they got too much armor. I think maybe unless you hit him in the face. Where are they going? They're like doing the same thing they normally do. I think it's because it's yellow, it's not red. Yeah, they're leaving. They're just basically on higher alert at this point. Alright. Alright, let me switch back to this. I'm gonna go get the guy up there on the ledge. Alright, so is he walking this way? Doesn't look like it. Can't really tell though either. Oh, he's on the other side there. Just gotta make sure we don't get spotted. And we got spotted. I think I'm just going to use this. Yep. Then nobody knows because it's quiet. Oh no, Sam, kick him. There we go. Alright, well he's out of the way. Is there a guy in here? Oh, they're over there. Well, there's grass on the other side. So I think I'll be alright. We'll see. No, the truck's coming back. Alright, he's coming over here. We'll see if we can get him. I don't know if he can see me. Oh, he's going in there. I think there's another guy over there. I might be able to get him. Let's see. Now the problem is, where's the other guy at? Because if he comes back, yeah, I think for right now we're good to cross here. Alright, that guy's up there. Definitely need to get the guy in the tower. I don't know when he moves to the other side, though. Oh, there he goes. No. Now he's finally leaving. All right. This guy, well, I don't know where he's going, so. All right, does he stop there? The only bad thing is if I get him, that guy's going to see him. I feel like he'll see him laying on the ground. So I don't really want to get him here. But now that guy's coming back. I think you might have to. Yeah, there's really not much option, because the only way to take him out is to get him there when that guy's at the front, unfortunately. Alright, I think what we can do is we'll go get this guy while he's walking around. Alright, so he's out. Now we can get a vantage point. That guy's right there. That guy's right there. I'll wait for him to walk back before I start making my way down. There he goes. I'm gonna have to wait for him to get pretty far out of the way here, because I don't think... Do I have any cover? Not really. Alright, so where's he at now? Oh, he goes to that spot. Why you coughing, man? Yeah, that's where you need to get him. Alright, we should be good now. Let's go get him. Now I'm gonna go down here and get this guy. Just gotta worry about the truck coming back. Alright, he's over there. Definitely not gonna be able to get him right now. The truck's moving, so it's coming back right now. May have to go back up the hill for a minute. So there's 3 on that truck. You got 2 that jump down, and then the guy driving doesn't get out. I'm gonna try to get in the tall grass while this other guy's moving. The only thing I worry about is, can I get him while they're over there? That's the only problem. I mean, I technically can get behind him when he starts walking back that way after they leave. Alright, I don't think they'll see him there based on where they go, but you never know. Those 3 will be the toughest. I think if we get everybody else, you can deal with that truck at the end because they won't have any more backup. But now it's just going to be a matter of getting everybody else. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get over here and use Dollman to figure out where these other guys are at exactly. Alright, let's hide here. Yep, it's time, buddy. Alright, so obviously we're there. There's nobody else. So if we go down that way... I wish he could, like, move around more. There's one there. I wonder if maybe we should just go that way and get him. Because he's probably going to end up moving. There's a whole bunch down there at that tower. The truck's right there. Looks like we got one walking that way. So what does that leave us? So that's, what, 2, 6, 7, 8. So there's just one more somewhere. There's somebody up on a ridge or anything? Yeah, that tunnel just cuts through there. I don't think there's any in there. There's probably another one and I'm just not seeing it for some reason. They don't show... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that 9th one's at. Kind of curious if they'll see this guy over here. Oh, so he's in there. Oh, it looks like maybe it's that one. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 3 on the truck. Okay, now we know where they're at. They haven't turned yellow yet. So I think we're probably good. All right, let's get back.
I'm coming in. I'm home.
I'm gonna wait and see. Well, I guess we can look from anywhere, but just want to make sure they don't turn yellow. I think I'm gonna go this way. See if we can sneak down there and get these 2 that are walking around. If the only thing is if they happen to see that guy knocked out, then I may need to go deal with them. But I think we're going to be all right. Yep, they're on the move. They're backing up because they can't make that turn. Alright, we're good. They didn't see him. Alright, there's some grass over here. The guy's like right there though. Oh, that's not good. I didn't know he was walking that way. How far does he go? Oh, I don't have the strand on. What am I doing? Alright, that's far enough away from everybody else. I don't think there's going to be an issue there. No, we really don't have to take all of them out because the guy we're looking for is right over there, but I don't... The game has mentioned a couple times that if you leave the base armed and stuff, it could progress. Of course, I got stuff for the animal shelter. I might come back with the truck and get that stuff, but I'm not going to carry anything right now. Alright, where's this guy at? We can go this way. Alright, the truck's over there. Alright, there's some tall grass here. Oh yeah, I think that truck drives through the tent. Yep, and then they go back to the other side. See, I think the problem is if you get him, I just don't know. They're gonna see him at some point. I gotta get over there and get those in the tower. Just trying to figure out where this guy's going. So he's just kind of hanging out there. Alright. While he's doing that, let me sneak past. There's a little bit of grass right here, but not much. I'm going to try to get to the tower before this guy starts moving around. Alright, he's out. Now, potentially we can get him before before that truck comes back, but it just depends. I mean, I could go down there, but I don't... He's like right there, though. I just don't like the angle. Truck's getting ready to come back. I think we're gonna be in. I think we're gonna have to wait. Alright, let me go over here. I know the stealth takes longer, but I just kind of want to do it. I haven't really done a full stealth mission. I've tried on a couple of them and then I got busted. Trying to be more careful this time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... So when that truck leaves, I'm going to get him. Then we're going to get the other two guys that are over there. And then when the truck comes back and they get alerted, I'm just going to guns blaze and take them out. Because it's going to be too hard to take them out stealth with the guy sitting in the truck and the other two walking around. I think it's funny, I hit that first guy that got off the truck with the trank in the helmet or something, and then they got alerted, but they didn't even really seem to care that much. Like he must have just chalked it up to something flew and hit me in the head. Alright, he's back there again. See, he's right at the steps, so I don't know. And he randomly, like that, he'll randomly turn to his left. So if you're coming down the steps, I'm pretty confident he's going to see you. That's why I gotta get him when he moves. Which we should be able to now. Man, that dude just cannot turn that truck. All right, buddy, come on. Time to move. There we go. It's nice that he's got like unlimited strands to tie these people up. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get the next two guys. Like that guy, he's blatantly obvious that if I get him, they're going to know. I guess what I could do is before that truck comes back, let me just cut all the way to the other side. We could hide back here. Or actually, I'll probably go over here. Alright, so this other guy, where's he at exactly? Oh, he's right there. So he's like in the grass. Man, I gotta be careful because if that other guy sees me, he's still coming that way. Now the truck's coming back. Guy in the garage is over there. I don't know where they all go and look. I don't think he comes all the way over here, though. Yeah, I wanted to get him like in between those two things. Guess I'll stay back here just to be safe. Oh, there's a guy over there. So who is that? I forgot about him. I remember him being there now. Oh, he's in that building. Yeah, that's him. I'll get him as soon as the truck leaves. As soon as the truck leaves, I'm going to get these last two guys, and then we'll deal with the truck afterwards. I think what I'll do, because we're going to have to carry him, and I got all this stuff on my back. Because he's not awake, so I don't think I can... Hopefully they won't see him. Yeah, I think I hit him pretty good. All right. Alright, last one. This guy unfortunately never leaves this tent, so... Truck's still over there. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this hologram decoy out. And then, what is that? You can build a road through here? Alright, let's see. Decoy. Stealth. That's what I want. Alright, how's this thing work? Alright, let's get our gun. I'm gonna go with the machine gun. So we don't know like what it's showing, but I'm inside of it, so I guess we're good. We'll find out. If they see me, then we know it didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, what is that? This dude's got... Yeah, I can't... Sam, you gotta move, dude. Man, this dude ain't playing. I can't even run. Alright, hang on. Let's go... I mean, I think I'm gonna have to do the bowl gun because I need to wrap this dude up. Man, that guy was doing some damage. I don't know if... I didn't even try to parry him, but I don't know if that would have worked. I wonder why that guy gets taken out. He doesn't have as much armor, I guess. Man, he was knocking all my stuff off. I didn't know they could jump that far. I know they... Well, Charlie said they had skeletons and stuff, but I didn't realize... I've never seen anybody do all that. I don't think any of the enemies in the last game, they were not able to do that. Alright, so what's the deal with this cloak thing? Because it did not work. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work. I don't know if you had to do something else with it. But I don't know. Alright, I might take their truck and go back to get mine. We can put this away. We don't need it anymore. There's some metals there. Yeah, let's just do that. Or actually, let me just load this thing up and then... We'll just load this up and take it to my truck. I don't need to do all that. Good on the chemicals. Let's throw these in the back. Oh, of course, he wasn't facing the right way. Come on, Sam.
Right. Got a little cargo on the shelf in the back.
You've already put two things back there. Huh? It's kind of weird. Wonder what all you need. Hang on, let's see what it says. You need 400 metals. I mean, we might be able to put this thing in. Not that I really need it right now, but I guess I could use those materials on a different one. All right, is there anything else? At least not right there. Yeah, all right. That's just a shotgun. I mean, this is the only, like, true tent. Let me put all of... Alright, cargo management. Because I already know that dude's going to have to go on my back. Alright, put him in there. Let's go get him. I didn't feel like my machine gun was doing a whole lot of damage to that one guy. I was shooting him at close range, and he still...
The man we came to rescue appears to be unconscious. Place him in a protective bag and get him to safety.
Yeah, I knew it.
All right. Time to take our ailing friend to the DOWSER shelter. We just need to figure out how to get over these mountains first.
The mountains? Why is this music playing? There's definitely enough to build that road, but I don't... Like, what else is out here? I guess at some point you're gonna be going that way. That may not be a bad thing, I guess. Alright, let me see if we can load this up. I just kind of want to... Pretty sure we got enough. So let's just go ahead and do it. Nice. I like how they just get to be put on top of the road. I haven't had a chance to build one yet, so since the materials were conveniently there, why not, right? Oh, there's more ceramics in there. Let me just grab them. Now we get to use the tunnel. Alright, let's boost this thing out to my truck, and then obviously we'll get out of here.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
We're gonna have to move all this stuff over, but we should be able to do it if I park next to it. All right, that one, off-roader 1, that's mine. Here we go. Move it to there. Perfect. Everything's gone. Let's get out of here. So that's what, another paver? I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, we don't, because I definitely would like to pave that one, though. I might come back and do it. I'm going to try to do some paving in my spare time whenever I get some, but... Alright, so they said we had to go over the mountain. So I think if we cut there and go around, we should be good.
Commencing route creation.
So go that way, up and over, and then straight to DOWSER.
Delivery route finalized.
Oh, yeah, we're not going that way. Alright. I gotta find, I didn't know that water was there. Probably, we're gonna have to go down and around. There's not really a good spot over there to cross. Should be able to do it here. So many rocks. Now we'll cut around this way. Let's get the boost on. I love being able to use this offloader so much.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Oh, there's one of the monorail links. Definitely got to get that done.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness. And you saved my friend, too. Give me a moment to take stock. Wow, he looks as healthy as ever, despite having been held captive in enemy territory. That's amazing. There's something special about you. I can tell. I think you might be just the person I've been looking for. This was meant to be. I can feel it. Bring me online with your Cupid.
So I'm a part of the chiral network now, am I? You can't even begin to imagine how much this is going to benefit my work. As thanks, I've shared the schematic for a level 2 PCC. I sense you'll need to build all kinds of structures to deal with the obstacles you're going to encounter from here on out. For instance, this more advanced PCC will allow you to fabricate zip lines. And this zip line's design is even better than the one you used back in the UCA. I also have another gift to share. A schematic for a boost skeleton. Throw it on and it'll allow you to carry heavy cargo with relative ease. And prepare to be amazed when you give it a boost. You'll run faster than ever and jump even farther too. That's a signature feature. It also has shock absorbers that reduce the damage you take from a big drop. But don't forget that boosting consumes battery power, so make sure you've got enough for when you need to rely on these features. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that friend of mine you rescued is doing well. His condition is stable and he's just catching up on some sleep. I can't thank you enough for getting him out. Like the old design, this zipline enables an individual to travel quickly between two anchors. However, you'll find it offers greater comfort and freedom of movement to the rider. Also, the lines themselves can now curve ever so slightly if necessary, which makes zipping around more viable in areas with plentiful obstacles. You see, even if I know where the thing I'm searching for is, it doesn't mean I can get there. That's why I've been looking into tools like this to facilitate travel. And with any luck, I'll have more solutions like this to share in the near future. I search for underground streams and mineral veins. My gift also allows me to perceive distant objects. So people sometimes ask me to track down lost items for them as well. But I only identify the general location. I leave it to my friend to handle the actual retrieval. He'd gone out to secure an item I'd located. The request came from a drawbridge member, actually, Hartman. He said it was essential for his research into using the beach for jumping. Anyway, I used my gift to ascertain the item's location. We knew that area wasn't safe, but my friend was willing to take the risk regardless. And despite what happened, he still managed to complete the job. I'll admit, he can be a bit reckless, but when he resolves to do something, he always sees it through. There's another request I'd like to send your way, but I'll need a little more time to get everything in order. I'm still in the middle of processing the item my friend recovered before he got captured. So, I hope you don't mind waiting. I hate to inconvenience you, especially since I wouldn't even be able to make this request if you hadn't saved him. Oh, by the way, do you like apples? My friend brought a few back with him. It's just a shame he grabbed them before they'd fully ripened. He's got a bit of an impulsive nature, just his way. But don't worry, they'll be ready to eat soon enough. I'll send them to you then. Thank you again, Sam.
I'm glad you were able to get them out safely. That group was more dangerous than your average band of hostiles. Those weapons they were carrying were state-of-the-art. You'll need to keep an eye out for them in the future. Groups like these make me nervous about letting Tomorrow spend time outside, even though she's doing better. When you return to the G3 Magellan, you should see for yourself how much progress she's made. And get some rest. You're long overdue. I'm sure Dahlman's tired too.